How's it? Sean from Fitz. Welcome to the second episode, second scenario of our tutorial campaign called Torch, Operation Torch. I was just saying, this game's got a funny way of saving stuff, eh? It's just, you can't save a slice in time. That's the only complaint I got with this game. Like, if you say, it says save as, I know I'm carrying on here, but it says save as, right? So you pick a name to save, king, right? And you save that, that's saved. Now you expect that to be an independent slice of time. You play the game, and then you come back and you load up king, and the problem is it's not that slice of time. It's what it does is it uses that save game, and then it saves to that game all the time. So you can't save a game in time at this position and then come back and try something else, or come back and try. This game saves it as king, and then it just updates that king. So you end up not being able to save the game in time. So it's like kind of like an Iron Man. I mean, that pisses me off. I don't know why developers need to mingle in what's not their idea, not their point to mingle. I mean, we can save our games ourselves. Why do they treat us like children? And why must they save it with the game? Why can't we save something in? There's a few games that got this. They've got arbitrary save mechanisms. I don't know if they're trying to protect the integrity of the game because maybe the game's not strong enough and they need to maybe make it harder that way. But they mess it up. Because we don't want that. I like a game, a couple of games. Gary Grisby, you save the damn thing, and you can come back many times and try a different thing. This game you can't. You come back, you try a different thing, because it saves it in that king folder. So I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I must talk to the developers. I must wake up when it comes to that, really. I know I'm getting passionate and angry about this, but I hate that. They're controlling your saves. Anyway, there's my bitching about it out for the day. Alright, we start. I love the game. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. The game is well designed. Alright, and there are ways around that save game thing. You can save one game and then start another game so we come back. But it's just why they must mess with that. That's another pet peeve. You'll see I'll have pet peeves as I go on in my channel of things I don't like. And that's one of the things I don't like, when the developers mess and they bring in these arbitrary save mechanisms and just to mess you up for no reason. When it's just simple, just to let the guy save the game in that position, that's it. Now save as and whatever, and the whole looking for. Okay, this episode is gonna turn out not to be the Torch episode. It's gonna turn out to be a rant over that. Anyway. Welcome to Torch. Difficult to score, whatever. We can't. We can't. We've got no point. We've got points, but it's not allowing us to. We have this with our task force. We're not allowed to upgrade here. I don't see that, and we've got to move on to Torch. So this is just the next scenario. Let me just see. That's the Mediterranean. Okay. There's the strategic map. All right. Okay. So there's where we are there. I'm just a little bit confused. You've got to get used to it. Okay, and there's one we pick. Alright, so let's get started. Boom. Now, I've played this tutorial a couple of times over, so I'm familiar with how it's set up. This can be very tricky. If you don't get the right movements in here, it can be very tricky. The principal lesson of this mission is how to conduct amphibious landings. Once your units are sure, support them by deploying en route HQ designated place. Training units from Louisiana are also en route to showcase the core unit continuity. Okay. In order to okay, what he's talking about is this here. See here. This is our units that we're carrying on from the last fight. Okay, these are our, and you'll see our HQ is coming on turn 2, but the Western force can be deployed now. So it's quite simple to. Oh shit! Hang on. It's quite simple to deploy. You click on the boat and that's deployed the tank. That's deployed that. What I like to do, I'll show you now what I'm going to do later. I'm going to come back to you. but I'll show you what I want to do later. Let's just get everybody deployed. Okay, so there are designated persons that you can deploy. Alright, so it's deployed there. Yes, deploying there. And deploy him in that town. It's important you have you deployed there. Otherwise, you can't deploy an HQ there. Over here, I like to... you only get one naval bombardment. Okay, and it's very powerful. You can read there what it does. And I'm going to... say... Okay, so that opens that. Then we can move it. Because this... sorry, I forgot to mention. Casablanca is our main function... objective. And then all of these are secondary. Right, secondary objectives. They're all on the coast. Okay, so he's been deployed. We can't move him in because he's attacked, and he can't move because he's just got ashore. Alright, so let me just check the HQ. Western Force HQ can be deployed. He can deploy it all over here, but those are all occupied. This is the only place he can be deployed. Are you with me? Now these guys can't move or anything till next round, and the HQ has been deployed. He can't do anything till the next round. I just want to see if there's anything here, because this is one of our, I think, our objectives. And what has he got besides the he's just got the one. Okay, so now we've got 3. We want to put most of our 3 here, so I'm going to put him there. Okay, just and I want to put one here before I do anything else. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's. Shit. I'm always getting this bloody thing wrong. Okay. Or we can't deploy here. I can't remember. Oh, he's okay. Okay, fair enough. He's wanting us to. Yeah, he's wanting us to put 2 there. Let's say, okay, that's 2. I'm sure we can deploy here. Oh, we're not allowed to deploy here. I thought we could. I actually thought we could, unless we must. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 here. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us. 3. Okay, so that now gives us, it'll cover us all there. It'll cover us. I know, I'm still getting used to this. Okay, so that's always 60% supply distribution. That's not great. Okay, I forgot to tell you, I don't think I mentioned this in the earlier scenario. You can see the ally, you can see the enemy fog of war. You have the supply, enemy supply, and it's not hidden. It always shows you what their supply is. You can see our supply, right? The terrain. Okay, hang on. Yeah, terrain. Okay, so you see this. See with these little bumps. They've got a unique way of. It's a beautiful game. This. They've got these hills there, and then city there, and I think there's mountain there, and are there any trees? You see the trees. So that's the terrain. Nice, eh? Weather. Okay, weather plays an important part, but there's it raining. See the mud. We're going to battle to go through there. The mud. See all that. So that's nice, the weapons. And then, of course, we got this is the fog, zones of control. So we got wherever he's got troops or people, there are these zones of control. You see that? So it means when we move in there, we can't move out of there. Our movement stops when we move in there. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. All right, so let's head to the next turn. I didn't move much. This is just a training exercise. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to put this down to there. because we want to see, we want that supply, and we want to get in there. So I'm going to take the tank. I'm leaving him here in case he comes back and tries to. It's only a bonus objective. I want to move him up to there. Let me just see what my... okay, so we got plenty of supply here. Maybe I shouldn't have used that extra one. I should have left it for the bottom one. I'm going to take this guy. And I'm also going to move him to there. Wait, hang on. Let me just undo that. I just want to see, because I've got to bring this HQ down. Oh, there. Okay, I can land our HQ there, but I'm not going to, because our 3 units don't need to belong. We want to put them here. So, I'm going to move him to there. Okay, I'm going to put our HQ here to there, because we want to take the main objective, right? I'm going to put our troops down. Oh shit, you know, I want to move him. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to put our troops down. There, I'm just going to see where the third one goes. Okay, so I'm going to put one there, and okay, I'm going to move him now. Okay, I'm going to move. Hang on. Now I've clogged up this. Okay, I'm going to put him there. I'm going to put him there. He's going to move there. And I'm going to put him there. And at least he will now. See if I can get him. See, he was not across this thing. Okay, so I'm going to get. Where does he go there? I'm going to get him to move there. Okay, so that's our little assault force with our HQ, right? Those are our troops. Then we've got his HQ here and his little assault force. I should have attacked there first, but he can't get in there. I'm gonna just play that, so he's down. He's still hitting a 5 because those guys, unfortunately, are out of. See, he's one move out. I can get there and then get there. Just. And he's also one out. Okay, let's just see where the... he's nowhere to be found. Let's see where anything coming down there. Okay. So if we got nobody else in train, let's move it on. I just hope this guy's not going to give me any shit here. He's coming here with it. Okay, now this thing is damn. Okay, got that. Let's hit him. Just luckily I thought of that. And then into the town. Okay, so we've got that down. Luckily, I got a fright there. I'm going to leave the prisoners, let the prisoners go, because I don't want to move out of that town. So we got supply from that hole, but then we've captured sorry, there. Okay, I want this guy to move there. Now I just want to see whether he's got 2, so I can actually. He's going to hit him with a 1, and he's going to hit him with a 1. Let me see if I can... No, he gives a no retreat. This guy gives a... No, I'm going to go with him. Okay, great. We can move in. So that connects us up to this over here. Alright, so at least we've got connection. This is not our worry. Our most important place to go is... Yeah, we want to get the infantry, so we can put him. We can put him that side. We can. Okay, we can put him there, And I don't want to, because this is fights to the death here. Yeah, you understand? So I don't want to, like, I know I can put this, I'm going to get him down in suppressor fire. Because, wait, hang on. Because you see, it's going to be a 3 loss. So we're going to suppress him. Okay, I'm also a 4 loss. So we're going to suppress him. Okay, and I want to do the same here. Because you see, I'm using, oh, come on. I'm using the same. So I've used 2. I've got 1 more. There's no other functions I can use it. I can use suppressor fire, but it's not powerful. Feint attack I'm going to use. Oh, I can't use it. I can use feint attack. Okay, that's him brought down quite a bit. So shit. You're going to be careful. It's not you when you press the mouse button to move your troop, right? You can see you can miss it. You can misunderstand it. All right, cool. So now over here, I'm thinking. Man. I want to click over there and click on him, but he doesn't. I've got to remember it's right click. You see, he doesn't. He's got suppressor fire, but it's not. I'm going to move him there. I'm going to move him up. So you can't use any suppressor fire. This is a no retreat, you see. And that's a no retreat. So I'm going to hit him, and I'm going to. Oh, has he moved out? Okay, I'm in. We got in there. This guy can't move now because of that, and he's still not standing. Now I'm just going to check. How's our supply? What does our supply do? Okay, so we supplied this whole place. Right up to here. And because we supplied on the rail line, I should have thought about it here. I should have put my supply here. In fact, I'm going to take one off. Sorry. Because we still supplied. Okay? If I take 2 off. Now we are supplied here. Oh no, we're not supplied there. See here. So I'm going to leave it like that. Now next turn we'll get that truck back, and I'm going to put him on this line here to help supply this guy. Very important. This guy's out of supply, but he's now in supply. He can't be out of supply. He's in supply because we've connected the rail line up. I can't bring this up. I can't bring this. Well, I can bring this guy up. And in fact, what I'll do. And I can see they still. Yeah, let me bring this a little bit closer. So he's covering, so I know he's covered, and I got the HQ over here. All right, so that's us at the end of the turn. Now we just got the one. Okay, so here. This is very important. We've got 1 truck, and we want to put him. Yeah, it's not really. We have to put 2 in there. Okay, well we'll put the 1 just so that we supplied up to here. He can't be supplied now because of that, but we need to try and take this here. All right, so let's concentrate on here. Okay. I'm thinking of moving him. Out. Hang on, that's 2 to 1. That's 2 to 1. Okay. Okay, so that gets him down. Let's just try and give him a movement out. Oh, we can't get in there in this turn, so we can't. Okay, so that gives us that movement out. take him out. Oh shit, he didn't do much. No. Let's move him up. Let's move him in. And let's move him in there. Now what's he gonna do here? Okay, let's hit him. Okay, that gives him 1. I don't want to be too far from the supply, so let him just stay like that with the supply. I'm gonna keep him in at the back here just to cover. This guy's still ready. I put the 1 supply in there. We might... Yeah, you see, we need the supply for this side. You see what I'm saying? If I put... Let me just see what he... Yeah, but if I take him down to 1, he's not supplied here. And I don't want him to not be supplied there. But anyway, it's a bonus objective. We don't need to worry about the bonus objectives. In this turn that we have now, we need to make sure we get this guy out. And he's sitting there suppressed, and he will sit there suppressed all this time, and he won't move, and it will just take away from him all this time. So that's not an advantage. Okay, so now we can't move. You see, it's not moving in. Okay, finally. All right. Yeah, it just wasn't moving out. We need him to. I know we're winning the battles, but we need him out. You understand? Because now we have Casablanca. You see. Minimize losses. Okay, so we got all of these and we got Casablanca. Now we just need to hold. That's all. I'm going to move him out. And I'm going to move him in. That's the way I like it. So he's a stronger unit. I think I can fortify him, can't I? No, I don't have it. I might have it with this one. See, I got feint attack. I got set piece attack. No suppressive fire, no. He's gonna come with this boy over here. Is there anything else we need to do? No. Now this should win us the scenario. Should do. There we go. Easy scenario. A little bit tricky of where you land your forces and where you put them and how you take care of them. You know, like, because I can't say anything here. Oh, it doesn't move. Because you can't... There's set places where the troops have got to land on the shore. And you don't always know where that is. On this side, I was a little bit... I maybe should have put more supply there, but I wouldn't have surrounded it here. So, torch, we completed. Score 40. Supply plus 30. Enemy prisoners, whatever. And this is what we lost. We didn't lose anything. We lost steps. You know, we didn't lose anything else. All right, our next one is the run for Tunis, and that'll be our next video. Right, that's the final video of this tutorial campaign. Hope you've enjoyed it, because I mean, I love it. I enjoyed this very, very much. I'd like to play the Blitzkrieg, but it's depending on you guys. Bring the views. Bring the views, then I'll play that. Otherwise, I'm not playing for like a House of One view. Bring the views. All right, until our next video, run for Tunis. Sean from Fitz, good day on you.